A Mesa College police officer is on administrative leave after pointing his gun at a photographer.
And the photographer's video camera captured this dramatic confrontation. NBC7's Artie Ojeda is near Mesa College, where it all happened. Artie.
Monica and Catherine, that photographer whose name we have yet to confirm, was taking video right here on Armstrong Place, about a block away from Mesa College's campus. He had his camera, and attached to the side of that camera was a GoPro, a setup something like this. You can see the GoPro camera right there. He was taking video of the officer. Now, right now, we can only show you still pictures, but the 8.5-minute video, which has been posted on social media, starts with the photographer walking up to the officer who has pulled over a vehicle. That officer, James Everett, then sees the photographer and asks, "What are you filming for?" He sees that GoPro setup and says he doesn't know what that is. At that point, we see the officer put his hand on his gun. The photographer is shouting at him to take his hands off his weapon. The officer calls for backup, telling the photographer he doesn't know what that camera is. 40 seconds into the confrontation, the officer pulls out his weapon. It's pointed to the ground at this point, and the photographer shows the GoPro camera. You can see it there, but he still refuses to put down the camera. And then Officer Everett points his gun toward the photographer for about 20 seconds before a backup officer arrives and the tense situation begins to de-escalate. A few seconds later, a sergeant shows up and eventually gives that GoPro camera right back to the photographer. The San Diego Community College District says it's conducting an internal investigation. Meanwhile, I showed the confrontation to students here on campus to gauge their reaction.
Oh, shocking. I think it's shocking. I really do. That they pull out a gun for what reason? I don't think the police officer thought the man had a gun or a weapon of any kind. He had a camera, a small one at that.
And I talked to other students who say they have never had any problems with campus police. Again, this officer is on paid administrative leave. The Community College District is not commenting on that investigation until it's complete. Live near Mesa College, Artie Ojeda, NBC7.
And Artie, we don't know details about, I know you mentioned who the photographer is, but what he was taking pictures of in the first place, right? That's still a little unclear?
It's still unclear, Catherine, and again, we have not confirmed the identification of that photographer, but based on what we're seeing on social media, he sees his mission as a protector of First Amendment rights, thereby allowing him, in his opinion, to take video when he sees officers doing whatever it is they're doing. And in this case, it appeared the officer was simply giving out a traffic citation right here, and that's when the confrontation started.
Interesting. Okay, we'll see what else we can learn about this today. Thanks, Artie. Appreciate it.